Hello everyone, this is Sam Does Stocks, and today this is going to be my top 5 brokerage lists, and, quotations, my opinion. Um, Today we're going to be starting off with one I don't really see often is, but I'm going to label this one as your bank stock accounts. So you can make a personal like trade account, you can make an IRA, you can make a 401k. This one, for example, is an IRA. This makes it nice and simple, so you don't even have to leave the platform. You can have your checking and savings account all in one, plus any kind of investment account you want. I guess this is kind of what could be a portfolio update where I go in depth on this and what my strategy is going to be. Um, that's my current ratio on that. Not doing too bad. I'm doing a bit more conservative on IRA with some growth in there. I mainly want it to be kind of more of a dividend portfolio, but with some growth in there. Um, yeah, so this, I mean, the person having this is one having it all in one space, one app, that you just look at, every day or every week or whenever you check your bank account, you can also check. And you can also make it so it automatically deducts from your bank to your investing account. I mean, most brokerages allow that already, but this one will allow you to enable it, and then you can just have a system pretty much set up. And then there's even ways out where you can have somebody manage your fund too. But I like to personally manage mine. Keeps margins up a little bit, and I'm just a bit more picky. I like choosing individual stocks and stuff like that. But yeah, this is Chase by example. So if you bank with Chase, I'm sure Bank of America or any of your local banks in your area offer some kind of a similar setup as this. But yeah, I would definitely recommend this, especially if you have an IRA or 401k that you don't do through your company. I would definitely recommend starting up an IRA or 401k, um, and just automatically put some savings back. But yeah, on to the next one. If you've been watching my channel at all, or a returning subscriber or viewer, I have plenty of content that I usually record on Robinhood, and Robinhood I mainly use because it's so UI friendly, user interface friendly. It's super simple and straightforward, and it was the first brokerage I ever used, so I'm very comfortable with using it. It's definitely had some controversy over the years, but you know, it's still quite a powerful platform, and it still gets more better as time goes on. It does have a paid extra, I believe. You can it's Robinhood Gold, and it gives you like margin and stuff like that, which can be useful depending on what you use for investments. More options trading, but it comes with more risk. It has little news articles and stuff like that, and it gives you a nice little stock, options like daily movers and stuff like that. What went up, what went down. I mean, this guy went down by quite a bit. But yeah, it has plenty of this news articles, and if you click on one of them, it brings you to a different website where the article's from. So yeah, quite useful for learning about new stocks and companies you've never even heard of. Like a lot of these, I mean, it's hard to keep up. I mean, Netflix is pretty easy, Disney, so a lot of those Alibaba. Yeah, so most of these, I mean, I know, but sometimes you get like that's Procter and Gamble. Yeah, quite a few of them I know this time, but sometimes you learn about a new one and like, oh wow, and then you go and look at the balance sheet and you're like, oh okay, that's not too bad, or that's a little bit more risky, or you know. But yeah, I've been using Robinhood for a while now with great brokerage. I definitely recommend. All right, and Webull. I've been using this one for quite a bit too. I would say Oh, back to Robinhood. I would say this is an entry level. So if you're a beginner, intermediate, definitely would recommend Robinhood. Um, I have kind of a little bit of a ranking system. I forgot to put that. But yeah, definitely beginner friendly. Not hard to learn. You can quickly grasp this and know what you're doing. And then back to Webull. This I'd consider more intermediate. It's got a lot more options and stuff on the screen to keep track of and learn. But it's got a lot more tools and stuff like that for free. Plus, there's a paid one, I believe, that you can use. Um, it has a feature I like that's paper trading, where you can invest with like, well, invest, but like with fake money, and it'll still, you can buy stocks and stuff like that with the fake money, and then see how it reacts with the market. So if you have a theory about a certain stock, you can put like, $1 million into it and see what it does, if it goes up or if it goes down. It can be a great way to learn how to day trade, swing trade, or long-term trade. I remember using paper trading, and I had left alone. I had like some Tesla, Apple, and kind of some basic tech stocks, and it grew like 70% during the course of, I think it was 2020, when I bought near like April or something like that. It was pretty cool, interesting to see. It's like, oh man, I made like $800,000, and I didn't even touch it. It's like, kind of made me wish I had that kind of money. But yeah, it's a great platform. They also got plenty of options and stuff like that. Offers, I mean, when you start up a new account and put in $100. Yeah, it's great platform, good fill rate. Yeah, on to the next one. All right, this next one is FTX. I'm throwing in a cryptocurrency exchange in here because, for all of us crypto traders out here too, I figured I'd throw in one for you guys. FTX, I've been using it for a little bit. I actually heard about it from Jeremy from Financial Education. I was using Coinbase prior, but the fees on it can be a little steep when you're a lower account. Then this one doesn't have as steep of fees. So it's definitely one I like quite a bit, and the fill order is great. I've not really had a problem with this. But yeah, it's I like the platform quite a bit, and they recently added stocks to it, which is great. So if you don't even want to use any of the other brokerages, if you want to use something that's where you can own more of the crypto yourself, because some of the other brokerages don't always allow you to fully own it, that you own it through them, so you can't, it's much harder to take it out and put it in, say, like a wallet, for example. Yeah, they had all these stocks recently. I remember when I first got in, they didn't have the stocks, so that's nice, that they have it all in one place now as well. So, yeah, I would say this is a pretty beginner friendly. I wouldn't even really say it's intermediate or expert level. Yeah, on to the next one. Think or Swim by TD Ameritrade. This one is, I would say, it's expert level. Expert level because, Webull has quite a bit of stuff on it. But this one has pretty much everything, the whole kitchen sink thrown at it. Plus, you can have even more plugins and customize it to however you want. You can add hotkeys, so you can press, any buttons to do certain actions like buy, sell. It's perfect for those people who want to have a fully personalized, like say, day trading experience, where they press G to sell and B to buy or whatever, and all kinds of ways to. Yeah, I've used it for a while. I use it on and off. It's definitely going to be a lot to handle when you're first getting into it. So, I definitely recommend you're more intermediate to expert, if not expert already. If you're expert, you're probably not needing this video. This is more of just a showcase showing all the different brokerages I personally use, because I use all of these 5 that I've shown. But yeah, it's backed by a big company. One of the biggest out there, for brokerage wise. It's definitely would highly recommend this. They have some paid stuff you can pay if you want to pay for extra stuff. Yeah, this has been the top 5 best brokerages, in my opinion. So yeah, take that as you will. If I missed any brokerages, or you have any that you think are better, feel free to list them in the comments. I'd love to hear from you guys. Thanks. Have a good one.